Beardhead 1000 here. Welcome to the greatest video game show ever made. So listen, I gotta ask you guys a question. Sorry about eating. It's very unprofessional. So I gotta ask you guys a serious question. Am I the only one that sees like the entire earth crumbling beneath our feet? I got news for you. Everybody thinks we're gonna be here forever. Man's life on this planet Earth is coming to an end. You hear that goddamn thunder? Listen, it's been raining for like the past month straight around here in Long Island, New York. I don't know what's going on in the rest of the country or in the rest of the world, but it's been raining for like a month straight around here. And the gas prices are like completely insane. I just bought a motorcycle, but I can't drive the damn thing because it won't stop raining. And because of the gas prices, I've only been getting out to the thrift stores like once a week. And to be honest with you, I'm not too happy with the thrift stores because they're pulling a lot of nonsense. The one place that I used to go to in Westbury, they don't even have a video game section anymore. Once in a while, you see stuff pop up in their showcase where they put all the valuable stuff. So you know you're not getting any good prices there. Got something in my teeth. Alright. Now that everybody's thoroughly disgusted. Alright. But what I do is I troll on Craigslist, and I found this guy who was selling a Genesis with some games for $35. I told him I'd give him $25 for it. He wasn't really interested in that price. So I called. I said, "Well, for $30, if you deliver it here, I'll give you $30 if you bring it to me." And the reason was because the kid was all the way up in Huntington, and for me, that's a long ride. That's a good, at least a half hour, but not 40 minutes. And you know, to have my car running for an hour or an hour and 20, you know, at 12 miles to the gallon, I mean. It's not in the cards. So he agreed to come out here. So basically, I came out in my pajamas and I picked this thing up for $30. And I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. I haven't touched it yet. I didn't even take it. It's a mess. It's in a PlayStation 2 box. So you know. Am I reluctant to throw out this box when I'm done with it? Yeah, I gotta say, with the prices that video games are fetching in the box lately, it just boggles the mind. It's almost like what happened with muscle cars, where in the 1980s, when I was just 1980s, in the early 90s, when I was just about to buy a car, I mean, I could have had a Challenger, or I could have had a Barracuda, I could have had an old Camaro for a couple grand. Now it's like you got to spend your retirement savings to get one of these cars. So I mean, this is what's happened with old school video games. So anyway, it came in this box. It's a real goddamn mess in here. The guy came out of this crappy Blazer, like with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. So I mean, that gives you an idea what you're dealing with here. So yeah, let me show you what we got. Second generation Sega Genesis. Got the power. Got the remote, the controller. Some kind of third-party controller. Oh, here's the other one. Here's the regular Sega controller. It looks like it's in good shape. You know, it's got a little dust on it, no big deal. the Sega RF cable. So the Sega's pretty much all here. It's all complete. By the way, I went to the thrift store the other day, and it was sale day, and they had a Sega Genesis there for $6.99, and it was 25% off. So I don't know what that works out to, but I left my wallet at home and I left my card at home, so I kind of missed out on that deal. Anyhow, all right, here are the games. Road Rash 2. Road Rash 2. I'm always psyched to play a Road Rash game. NBA Jam. I didn't even look at these. No instructions. Hey, no game! And no instructions. Okay. World Series Baseball. Game, no instructions. Tasmania. Game, no instructions. Lotus 2, this is pretty neat. Oh. Games in there, no instructions. Joe Montana, Sports Talk Football, 1993. I think I had this game. I think I definitely had this game. I used to like the Joe Montana series of football games, actually. At the time, graphically, the Joe Montana games were pretty kick-ass. We got FIFA International Soccer. Winter Olympic Games. Streets of Rage 2. I'm a big fan of Streets of Rage. I never played Streets of Rage 2. So I'm excited to give that a shot. Paperboy. Never played Paperboy for the Genesis, but I love the game Paperboy. Road Rash. So I guess I could put Road Rash in the Road Rash 2 box. Miss Pac-Man. I think I have a curse. The Miss Pac-Man games follow me onto every system. I have it for the Genesis, I have it for the Atari, I have it for the Super Nintendo. Everywhere I go, I get a Miss Pac-Man. Okay, what we got here? We got Columns. Zero Tolerance by Accolade. I never heard of this game before. I might do a review on this game because I don't know. I don't know what made me think to do that, but Zero Tolerance. NBA Live '96. And Pit Fighter. I remember renting Pit Fighter for the Sega Genesis. And I just remembering that this game's pretty much a total bus crash. So, I mean, there we have it. How many games is that? I didn't count. Hold on. We'll get our act together over here. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the one box is empty. So 14 games. The Genesis complete with 14 games for $30. I don't think that's the best price in the world, but being that things has been just so slow lately, and I mean so slow. Thrift stores empty, so much rain that you can't get a garage sale going. That to have this delivered to the house, and I factor that into the cost. We're talking for at least a gallon of gas, at the very least. So it's almost like getting it for 25 and driving out there. So more than that, it would have cost me $10 in gas. So if you factor that in, I didn't think this was such a bad deal. So now we got a PlayStation 2 box. I don't know. What do you do with that? Throw it in the wood burning stove. So that's it. Bithead 1000 here. I'll see you guys next time.